Hey guys, it's Carson and welcome to my April vlog. I had a lot of footage for this vlog and I ended up losing it, which is the first time I've ever lost footage before. I really don't know what happened. It like all of a sudden wouldn't upload, wouldn't do anything, so it's gone. But it's April 27th right now. This is literally like a week long vlog, and I figured I would just give you sort of an update on what's been going on. So I finished EdTPA for student teaching, which is like my big portfolio thing. I also finished student teaching, so I officially passed back all of my classes to my host teacher, and the end of this week is actually the end of my student teaching. So I won't be in the school anymore. I will be officially off for the summer, so you'll be seeing a lot more of me because I won't have anything else to do until I find a job and start prepping for that, which I've started applying places, and hopefully I start hearing back from places and getting interviews and eventually getting a position, because I would like to, you know, there's a lot of ways to do teaching, and my particular field, because I picked social studies, there's not always an excess amount of jobs for social studies, but you know what? I'm feeling good. I'm applying for social studies jobs. I'm planning on pursuing my cross endorsement this summer because I also have an English degree, so I'm going to take the praxis for that and see if I need to take any extra classes before I apply for that. So I will be pursuing that this summer, and if worse comes to worse and I cannot find a social studies job, or I cannot get a social studies job by the end of the summer, I can also apply for English jobs, so I'll have that up my sleeve as well. I can also apply for like long-term sub positions, which I'm not doing right now because we're in a financial situation where I don't have to do substitute work for the next few weeks, so I'm not going to. I also have to plan our wedding, so you know. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on with school and work. Like I said, the wedding stuff, just haven't been doing it, but I'm gonna get started on that and I am started, but I have to start working on it more than I have been. Reading, going great. I've read 16 physical books this month so far, and I think I've read 6 books on my Kindle, so happy with that. Reading is great. In terms of writing, I've actually been doing a lot of work on the novel. Definitely not doing NaNoWriMo, not hitting 50,000 words, not hitting any type of goal, but I basically plotted out all of Mary and Declan, so I just have to get started on that and continue to write. I have almost 20,000 words. I think I'm like 18,000 words in this story, and it was actually really easy to plot out because I plotted it by season. So it's a romance novel. It's set in college, so I used just like spring, summer, winter, fall as my kind of like guidepost for the story, and it made it a lot easier to plot points out because they separated itself naturally into sections. So I made like a page on my iPad, separated it out into the 4 seasons, and just wrote down like all of my ideas for that season. And then I put those in Scrivener, and that's basically what I'm using as an outline. So I am in pretty good shape there, kind of powering through it and having a really good time, really enjoying myself. So I am going to write today. I am home. It's about 2 o'clock. No, it's probably 2:30 now. My house needs a general tidy. Like, it's not messy, but things need to be put away. Like, my work stuff isn't put away. Pillows need to be put back on the couch. Bed needs to be made. So I am going to go do those things, and then I'm pretty much gonna write until 5 o'clock when I go out to dinner with my dad. But that's the day. That's what we're doing today. And I will see you guys in a minute when I get to writing. Hey guys, so I finished up my tidy and right now I am factory resetting my phone and my mom's phone because we got new fancy ones without a button. I've never had a phone without a home button. So that's been a learning curve for me because I keep trying to press it and it's not there and it doesn't work. But it is just about 3 o'clock now, so I have like 2 hours left before I go to dinner with my dad. I'm eating strawberries because I'm hungry. And I'm watching Books and Lala talk about thriller authors that she's hated and loved before, which if you know anything about me, I don't read thrillers. I don't read horror books. I don't read thrillers. And I'm watching this video just because I love Kayla. I love everything about her. I love everything. I just love everything about Kayla. So I watch pretty much all her videos, even though half of her videos are about mystery thrillers and horror books that I will literally never read. Although she did recommend Finley Donovan Is Killing It, and I loved that. So I did read that recommendation by her, and I went and I got the second book last weekend. So I will probably read that next month if I had to guess. Anywhoosie, I am going to get started on working on Mary and Declan while I wait for the phones. Here's the sitch with that. I'm pulling it up now. So the situation is I'm currently on chapter 15, and that's in the summer section of the novel. So it does begin with like spring sort of, and there's a good amount of chapters in there, but it's really like their meet cute and the beginning of their relationship is in the spring section, even though it's a pretty hefty section. It's about 14,000 words is the first spring section. And now I'm in the summer section, and right now we have just about 4,000 words in the summer section as well, and we're halfway through. So I'm on chapter 15. It's a Mary chapter, then it's Declan, Mary again, and then we move on to fall. And then fall, winter, spring. Fall has 6 chapters, winter has 6 chapters, and then the final spring chapter, final spring section is only 4 chapters. So that's how I organized it. That's how I organized my ideas when I came up with them, so that's how I put them in here. But right now what's happening is Mary is going to visit Betty, which is the main female protagonist of my first college rom-com that I wrote last April. Last April? 2 Aprils ago? I don't know. Was it last April or 2 Aprils ago? Whatever, it doesn't matter. She's going to visit Mary. She's going to visit Betty because they are friends, and they're going to talk about like their relationships because Mary still hasn't told Betty that she is dating Declan, who is Finn's brother. So if you need a recap of this story, because I just confused myself saying that, the first book is about Betty and Finn. Betty and Finn get together. Finn was in the military with his older brother Declan, and now they're out of the military and they're going back to school together because it's something that they wanted to do together. So Mary meets Declan because Mary's friends with Betty and Declan is Finn's brother when Finn is trying to set up something with Betty as a surprise. So Mary helps out. She gets some stuff from Declan and sets stuff up for Finn. So Mary and Declan sort of start something. So it's the best friend of the female protagonist and the brother of the male protagonist is now the second book. And Mary and Declan have been sort of kind of dating for all of the spring semester. So, you know, a couple months. And she hasn't told Betty yet. So they've already seen Declan and Finn talk about it. So Finn knows, but Betty doesn't know. So Mary's going to tell Betty when she sees her in this chapter. I have about 500 words, 485 words in this chapter, and I would say it's probably going to be another 1,000 words or maybe over. I am trying to underwrite this story, but underwriting is very hard for me. I'm an overwriter at heart. but I think I can do it. So I'm going to get started and just kind of casually work on this for the next 2 hours or so. I'm not setting any hard word counts or deadlines or things like that. Just having fun. Hey guys, it's the 29th. I'm getting ready to go to work. And today is my last day as a student teacher. Odds are I'm gonna cry. So I love my kids and I'm going to miss them, but I cannot believe it's my last day. And then I graduate. I'm wearing my blue, because blue and white are our school colors. So I'm being thematic. And oh my god, I'm already gonna cry. Okay, I will see you guys when I get back. I'll probably be a hot mess. Just an advanced warning. Hey guys, so it's a few days after my last day. There's a giant truck cutting trees down outside of my house. So if you hear all of that noise, that is them. But I'm officially done. And I cried. I cried a lot in my car on the way home. I'm gonna miss my kids. But we're moving on. We're hopefully gonna find a job. We're gonna find some actual students of my own that I get paid to teach. And we're gonna have a productive summer before we get to that. So thank you guys for watching a very, very short April vlog. And I promise that I will be probably irritatingly more consistent because I have nothing else to do this summer. So if you like what you saw and want to see more reading, writing, teacher content from me, please subscribe. I would love to have you here. And that's all for this video. Bye.